What's going on over here? Editor? Why are you sneaking around like that?
Oh, it's just you, Flash. Oh, thank the Emperor for that.
Okay, what's going on here?
I'm trying to avoid some of the older reviewers for a while until my next review comes out.
And that review would be...
Mysterious...
Is everything okay?
It's not safe to talk about it here. You wouldn't happen to know of some place where we wouldn't be found talking together, would you?
I'll handle this.
Continuum!
Yo.
But what? How is there two of you?
It's complicated. Anyway, you gonna help us out here? Sure.
What just... Never mind. Okay, Flash, buddy. I've been in this fandom long enough to know not to talk about that episode out in the open.
What episode?
The mysterious Mare duel.
Hey, are they seriously trying to talk about mysterious Mare duel in a positive light? Impossible! Hey, you can't do this! Rainbow Dash comes off as one of the
Wow,
most
I
invincible ponies.
never thought I'd see an episode have that kind of effect on someone.
You don't know the half of it. So I guess we're stuck doing this together now. Lest the little marshmallow kills us both.
Did he just call me? Oh no, you didn't!
Hello there, my friends. I am the editor, and welcome back to Cut and Print. Here I look at episodes suggested by you, the audience, and review them accordingly. So yeah, this episode is on the list now, and I'm already expecting the feedback on this to be negative in the comment section about how you might feel, how I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, to help me out with this is a good friend of mine, Freedom Flash.
Hello everybody, my name is Freedom Flash, and today I'll be giving my shared overinflated opinion on this episode, and at the same time, avoid getting assaulted by lightning Bliss. Now how Silvercore feels.
At least he learns his lessons!
This is the mysterious Mare duel.
So the episodes begin with Scootaloo heading the Rainbow Dash fan club. Yeah, I just realised what I said.
Was there really any point to this scene? I mean, all she does is declare that Rainbow Dash should be declared the most awesome pony in Ponyville. Didn't we do that anyway? And on top of that, it's a room full of MLP cosplayers devoting their worship to a character. Fillies and Gentlecoats, this is the birth of BronyCon being reenacted in the show.
Next scene, Rainbow Dash literally has her head in the clouds until poor Timmy gets stuck in the well again. At that, she jumps straight into action as she darts straight to the well to fetch out Philly out. Moments later, she's met with a large amount of praise from the other ponies.
Which begs the question, if they were there at the time, why didn't they get some rope or something or even fly down themselves?
You're my hero, Rainbow Dad!
Aww.
Where the buck did this hill come from? Seriously, there are no visible cliffs in any shot of Ponyville, so where did the hill come from?
There's something wrong with the baby!
Either that or she gets the point of the episode already.
There just aren't enough words in the dictionary to describe Rainbow Dash's awesomeness. I can think of a few new words. And I bet modest is not one of them.
So yeah, this is where Rainbow Dash starts to become, how should I say, an attention seeker and a brag.
Okay, serious time. This episode does not show Rainbow at her best. That can be agreed upon. But let me ask you, when was the last time you saw an entire crowd of ponies cheering for Dash? We haven't. We have literally no previous comparison to what's happening right now. Rainbow has no previous comparison to what's happening right now. Which is bad enough normally. The crowd just turns it up to Black Starian levels of ego. Also, you may point out that there is an RD fan club. but we don't really know how old the club is, as we've never seen it before. I'd personally lean towards it being more recent, as there are only so many times you can name someone the most super extreme awesome amazing pony in Ponyville before it somewhat loses its shine.
You raise a good point, Flash. However, think back to all of the encounterments with Rainbow Dash up until this episode. The Ticketmaster, Four Weather Friends, the best night ever. What do all of these episodes previously have in common? Each and every single one of them shows Dash in this exact way. A brag, a show-off, an attention seeker. Every single interaction is her trying to be what she always has been portrayed as. Competitive, trying to be the best, number one pony in everything she does. Is this a good thing? Not all of the time, no. But it's how we've been introduced to her. That's why I don't understand why everyone complains about Dash being up in your face character in this episode. She's been like that since the start. Granted, it's hyped up because of the recognition in this episode, because of all the audience filling her ego. If not for the praise and attention, she wouldn't be unbearable.
Well, at least all that changes when she arrives.
I dub this new masked hero, the mysterious Ne'er-do-well!
Boo! That pun sucks!
Right ideas, writing scripts now!
So this MEOW keeps helping out in places where Rainbow Dash is supposed to and doing a better job at it. All while managing to stay quiet at the same time, unlike Rainbow Dash, who just keeps saying the same line over and over and getting on my nerves.
Never fear, your friendly neighborhood Rainbow Dash is here! Never fear, your friendly neighborhood Rainbow... Never fear, your friendly neighbor...
Catchphrase!
Easy peasy. My game is officially back on!
Who in their right mind builds a dam there? Why do we even need that?
Definitely not for this reason, that's for sure. Also, no one is concerned that there is a supposed alicorn in the show before Cadence was brought into the show. We're just gonna glance over that.
Are you seriously talking smack about alicorns now?
We're never gonna make her happy, are we?
Nope.
So it appears that MEOW knows when things are going to happen, is super strong, super fast, and incredibly agile as well. This doesn't seem to be sitting well with Rainbow Dash, however, as she realizes that she cannot compete with her.
Even her friends seem to be impressed by Ne'er-do-well's heroics.
Gotta hand it to the girl. That Ne'er-do-well sure can pull off some pretty heroic feats. I was impressed by that spell she used to fix the dam. Seems like something like that would take quite a bit of study.
She really cares about every pony's safety.
Have you seen her costume? It is to die for. I don't have to admire that.
Oh, interesting.
What is?
The reference right there.
Reference? What reference?
Let me ask you a question. When you look at the mysterious Ne'er-do-well, who do you think she is representing?
Well, by the way she's dressed in a mysterious way, uses dark colouring, and the way her outfit and pictures look, I'd obviously say Batman.
True, true. However, I see someone different.
Then who? Darkwing Duck. Really?
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, Ne'er-do-well may not be a representation of it, but Rainbow Dash sure is. Now, granted, you could make the argument that she's just being another comical superhero here because of all of the slapstick afterwards, when she searches for things to get attention. But no, I see her as Darkwing Duck because she's being a hero for the opposite reason. She's not doing it because she thought it was right. Think about that one for a sec. MLP has had the likes of, say, Trixie, the Flim Flam Brothers, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon, who at all of the times can be funny and egotistical as villains. But just like Darkwing Duck, Rainbow Dash is full of herself in this episode.
Annoyed with the fact that MEOW is getting a parade in her honour, during which Rainbow comes up to the stage and tries to get her to take off her mask, until we go into a chase scene that ends up with MEOW being revealed to be Pinkie Pie? This is turning into Scooby-Doo now.
It's not over yet, Flash.
Twilight? Applejack?
Oh god, there are 3 of them.
Yep, turns out that the other 5 were all behind this little puppet show, with AJ, Pinky and Twilight doing the heroic stuff while Fluttershy did the flyby and Rarity made the dress up. This was all made for the sole purpose to stop Dash from being a show-off. Over the top. And that was the mysterious Mare duel. By far, I see why this episode is hated on up to a point. So let's break this down. The story is just Rainbow Dash being an attention whore and wanting everyone to know how great she is. Basically, a Trixie episode without Trixie. But then again, is that any different than how we see Rainbow Dash anyway? I've said this before, past episodes, she is a competitive pony and will do everything and anything she can to make herself better known for who she is and for her achievements.
Rainbow Dash understands that she should act with grace and humility and not with selfish arrogance so as to avoid losing the appreciation of the town's ponies as well as causing a rift of jealousy between herself and her friends. Also, one thing that doesn't seem to make much sense in this episode is the constant accidents that occur in a single day. Plot convenience much? Also, for the record, this lesson is tried again in 28 pranks later and it is done so much better.
So story gets bronze. As for animation, now this is nothing but a positive thought. The entire reasoning for Mare duel is so she can teach a lesson, and can be not one, but two timeless references in one. Quiet and just, with a sense of pride without saying a single word, like Batman, and still having the colour scheme and overall design of Darkwing Duck, but Dash having the attitude. It's a perfect balance.
It's a shame this episode hangs under a bit of a cloud. The Mare duel costume is awesome, and I'm a bit surprised that we haven't seen it in any of the other dress-up episodes as a background cameo or something. But I like the way this episode delivered its visuals. Always on high dramatic angles, colours and visuals that show effects of terror and satisfaction when it's needed. It's a nice mix.
So therefore, animation gets gold.
Lastly, we have the moral. Now, the easiest way I can put this is... this resolution sucks. Where's the fire and brimstone? Why the hey are you suddenly okay with this, Rainbow? Just accepting the moral then and there. They could have done this at the beginning when she started bragging and that would have been the episode over. No, instead we have to flush it out so that it fills a 22-minute gap in the season storyboard.
Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. Moral gets bronze.
So is it over now?
I guess it is.
Huh. You know, I was expecting something really bad to happen from the way you described the hate on this episode, editor.
Aha! Finally!
Flash, next time, if there is a next time, don't ask for shit.
Alright, you two. Oh, I have so many words to say. Oh, you're so gonna get it now!
The review's over, Bliss.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the damage is done.
No, I will not stand by. One of you called me cute, and the other ignored my warning, so sit down and listen up.
Oh, here we go.
One of the biggest reasons why this episode did so poorly is how all the characters were addressed and acted. While it was good that Rainbow Dash's friends were trying to teach her a lesson, the way they went about it was atrocious. Not to mention, didn't really teach Rainbow Dash anything. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Communication is an... Are you seriously running the credits while I'm talking?
Maybe?
So, that just happened.
Yeah, bitch!